AMD calls. Nah, I was thinking, it's going to open up right around right here. But I think if we lose this line here, we have a little bit of room to go to the downside. Probably down to probably like 50, 54-ish. So we can maybe catch a 50-cent move in AMD. QCOM is at the very bottom of this descending channel. So I think we could see a big sell-off in QCOM here. It looks like it's actually going to open up below. Open up right there. We'll see what it does right at open. Good morning to you too, man. Anyway, what I'm looking at right now on Etsy is this trend line right here. I would like to see us break 75.5 before we hop in for a bit longer-ish term calls. I think we probably have room to right around 80 if we play it right. At least that's when I would take profit. But I mean, theoretically, a run up to 85 wouldn't be that bad. Like it would definitely be possible. Another thing that I'm looking at right now, guys, that I really like is check this out. The 250.42-ish mark on PANW has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches of it. So I'm thinking, if we can either catch the break of this, play it to the upside or to the downside, either way, on a bounce of it, I think that's going to be a very critical line that we can play today. If it makes it there, that's a $7 move, I guess. So let's crack a lacking. Well, Anonymous, just trying to go back through the watch list that we were looking at last night. Figure out what our plan is. It's going to be huge on whether SPY bounces or breaks at open today. That's going to be a big indicator of market direction, I believe. Oh, you passed. That's super good, man. Happy for you. Oh, yeah. Chris, options are dust. Let me show you this real quick. You see this trend line right here that I'm looking at, though? It's like right on it right now. But we go to like the 4 hour, right? We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches of this trend line. I think it's a pretty clear supply demand zone right here that SPY is on. So can the rest of you guys hear stuff? Okay. another clear supply demand zone is for Walmart right at that 126 mark. You were looking at that same trend line, Chris? Yeah, it definitely is, Chris. That's for sure. Ooh, okay, let's get ready to I'm just trying to measure how big of a fake out this was here. That was what, about a 40-cent fake out? And we are about 40 cents off right now. The SPY puts that I'm looking at are 526, 293.5. Maybe we go 294 just to play it a bit safer. That's what I'm looking at right now, Kevin. Yeah. What I'm not in these yet, but 526, either 294 or 293.5 puts. Hopefully we see a pullback here that we can re-enter in. Yeah, I definitely will MVS. Let's actually back that expiration out to 527 instead. And I just entered them. Right. Maybe not right now. Yeah, you know, I'll enter here. So I just entered those puts, guys. They are 527 $293.5 puts. Now I need to signal these. SPY 527 $293.5 puts. We'll probably hold these for most of the day here. Okay, SPY 527, $293.5 puts. Let me see what my average was really quick. So my average was 2.9 on those. You guys probably beat me out because of that pullback there. I'm not really seeing much support holding this back from dropping more. So awesome, guys. We're actually already up quite a hefty amount. Let's go. Just a heads up, guys. I'm trimming 1/3 of my contracts here, taking profit on 1/3. I'm just holding that one now. Oh, geez. AMD absolutely died. Well, it's safe to say we missed the entry on AMD. Look at that. Dude, I think that's so cool when that happens. It's just such a clear picture of technical analysis playing off right there. You know, a clear, strong trend line support, and then all of a sudden it just tanks. RSI is pretty low on SPY right now. If you guys want to get out of SPY now, it's probably safe to do so. We can always re-enter later. I'm personally still in. So I've trimmed 2/3 of my position. I just have 1/3 of my position left. I'm just trying to figure out right now, guys, why it's kind of having a tough time pushing past this level right now. Nice, Cade. Easy money like that. Well, guys, we are about to be in the money. We're close to it at least. Oof. Oh, look at this, guys. Clear bounce off of that trendline support on AMD. I am out of the rest of my position there, guys. Sweet. Quick Arizona's is right. You guys are looking to hop into another short here. Gosh, Tony, what happened, man? Wait, I'm confused with what happened with Tony. Hmm. Yeah, I agree with Chris. I definitely see SPY continuing to drop. Um, Theoretically, if they hold below this, I think we could see a solid, you know, $8 drop, $9 drop. So Nice. No, Selena, I didn't end up getting in. I have a strict rule that I don't play stuff like Tesla. Like Tesla, SPCE, I really don't play. Wow, clean bouncy on AMD. Exactly. GK is kind of summing it up. I like to call them cult stocks personally. Basically, they just people go in there, YOLO large amounts of money into it, stuff like that. Like the reason why the stock moves isn't very doesn't have very sound reasoning, if that makes sense. Like when Tesla was at 1,000, like made absolutely no sense for Tesla to be at 1,000, but they were at 1,000 just because a bunch of people were hyping it up and it was kind of like a cult stock per se. Yeah, same with SPCE. Yeah, exactly, Cade. The truest of the pump and dumps. I'm also pissed off because I was gonna short Tesla when it was right around 1,000, and everybody was telling me like, "Oh no, it's going to like 2,000. Don't short it." All that stuff, and I would have made bank, but instead I listened to my friends, and I didn't end up shorting it. And yeah, yeah, Hannah. I mean, ideally, Brian, you would have taken profit when we did, but whoa, how are you guys down $12? This should be way above our entry here. Or I mean way below our entry. Yeah, for sure. Hmm. Strange that Toss did that. Is it? Oh, gotcha, Tony. Um, yeah, I guess it's up to you guys personally. You guys could do what you want with it at this point. Let's see what AMD does here, guys. Seriously though, Hannah, no trading on Monday. It's kind of sad, not gonna lie. What price did I sell my contracts for? Let me see. I sold 2/3 at 2.98, and then I sold the last one at 2.96. Last I checked, Kroger was in a symmetrical triangle. I would see how the symmetrical triangle plays out. Nice. Hold up. So you guys did make money on that scalp. What about, I'm trying to figure out the percentages here. Probably about, what, 4%? Is there 8%? Gotcha. Nice. Well, that isn't bad, Cade. Phantom. Yeah. It's nice being able to purchase more contracts for sure. Whoa, Etsy just bounced right off that 75.5 mark. If we take that, we're gonna enter calls here on Etsy. Let me make an alert. Oh, well, Tony, remember, a loser doesn't mean you're losing, man. I think that's one of the things that I've really started to think about lately in terms of trading. Schwab is not commission free. It's 65 cents. Anyway, though, guys, when we're talking about losing trades, um, I think a lot of people have in their minds that if they have to cut losses on a trade, that means they lost, right? But I got to tell you guys, that's the farthest thing from the truth. Um, you know, losing is exactly, Hannah. It's a loss, not a lose. If you're losing, that means that your account is getting absolutely wrecked. But with proper risk management, no, even if you have 5 losses in a row, your account should be just fine. You know what I like to think about is Exactly, Hannah. Exactly. It's all about just having more winners than you do losers. Exactly, Hannah. I'm glad you and me are on the same page there. Yeah, I'm looking at AMD. I'm just trying to find a good entry here on it. Looks like there's some good bull momentum. I just don't want to get caught in a fake out here. It did break above that broken support. I guess scared money doesn't make money. If we hop into AMD calls right now, it'll definitely be a high risk play. But yeah, for sure. Thank you, Anonymous. Have fun picking up your kids. Hmm. Yeah. Adam, we can play this either way. Basically, what I'm seeing on AMD is it's stuck in this symmetrical triangle here. And basically, I'm looking to either play it long or short. You know, what we really should have done, what would have been smart, is playing the bounce off of this trendline support here. We were kind of focused on SPY, though. Jeez, I'm still so bearish on SPY. I kind of want to start shorting it right now, not gonna lie. Um, hold up a second on that Etsy comment. I'm really looking at shorting SPY again. Yeah, you're right. AMD is following SPY pretty closely here. Hmm. MACD is still showing bearish. All right, since we're waiting on SPY here, let's look at Etsy. Basically, there's not an exact pattern that I'm looking at right now on Etsy. I'm just looking at the trend. That's why I'm saying it's not a high probability play. But if we look at this, right, pretty obvious uptrend here. It's right on this trend line support. So that's what we're looking at for Etsy. Hmm. I think if SPY breaks VWAP, we'll hop back into SPY puts, guys. Looks like it actually just broke SPY's VWAP. Let's see how it reacts here. And I am entering puts here. So those are 527. This should be 293 puts. I don't know why I'm not getting filled on them though. No, I'm not filled yet. I almost always get filled pretty instantly here. 527, 293 puts, everyone. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I just entered them, guys. So VWAP is going to be our stop loss here, guys. What was my price? Well, let me tell you. I didn't get a good fill. I'll tell you that much. I'm kind of upset about it, not going to lie. Kind of salty, but you know. So I got filled at 2.69. 69. Ah. I Ooh, I should probably signal this, huh? Jeez, AMD keeps on following SPY to the T. I have trimmed 2/3 of my position at this point, guys. I just sold 2/3 at that last push. I'm kind of I'm deciding whether or not to take profit or not here, guys. You know, my trading rules would tell me to take profit where we just were. However, I also want to start trying to take profit differently. Um, you know, doing that taking profit on 1/3 as soon as I see profit, taking profit on 2/3 where I normally would, and then letting the last one run. So I guess I'm going to try this out. Oof. Ooh, AMD. Nah, AMD still isn't anywhere close to entry. Yeah, definitely that 293.4 area is definitely a critical area here for SPY. Wow, Etsy bounced off of that so hard. Jeez.
The bot hasn't given us anything yet. But by the way, guys, I'm gonna signal a take profit in the chat. Um, once again, though, I'm still in 1/3 of my position. Oof. Let's go, Spy. Hannah, are you sure you bought the right thing? Interesting. Who's your broker, Hannah? So you definitely shouldn't have lost money unless you had an absolutely terrible entry. Well, what was your average when you entered? What was your average? Because I'm up like around $20 a contract right now. Oh no, Adam Marks. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. It's not luck. It's all technical analysis, dog. Oh, I feel you're getting lucky. Hannah, if you wouldn't mind, you could DM me your orders. So DM me your buy order and your sell order, and I'll check it out for you. Adam Marks, it's all experience, man. Phantom. That's funny. Adam Marks. So yeah, I usually do one every Sunday, a Zoom conference, and I usually go over technical analysis and stuff. I haven't the past Sunday just because I was on vacation with some of my friends. But usually it's at the nighttime. Usually it's like I don't even know. I mean, we can figure it out whatever works best for you guys, honestly, because I do it for you guys. I don't get anything out of doing them then. But I would say usually it's around 8-ish p.m. Hmm. How long have I been trading for? Ooh, let me count the years. I've been trading for about 4 years now. However, I grew up in the industry, so basically I've been around it my entire life. Let me count the years. I am ancient. Oh my gosh. No, actually, Phantom, I'm pretty young, man. I won't give you guys an exact age, but LOL. I know a dude that was though, Cade. Nope, not 27. All right. Kevin's pretty much spot on. He's the closest one out of everybody. You guys make me laugh, really. Did you actually just write an 8-page essay on that, kid? Nice. So you're in school right now? Sweet, man. I'm actually in school as well. I've been taking my master's classes. I started on them last year. Thank you, Cade. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. I'm trying to focus on Spy. Oh, yeah, yeah, guys. I'm chilling. Sorry. I'm just trying to focus on Spy here. I was just scanning news really quick to see if there's any news out. Chris, where do you have that line drawn here? You know, obviously we see something like this, but I don't know. Sorry, I'll answer all of your guys' questions in a second. Just let me get focused here. Yeah, good news. There's always bad news too, you know. All right. Facebook puts. You know, Facebook has been on a run lately. Um, in terms of shorting it, you definitely can, man. I guess I just look at it as like we don't know which way this thing is going to go right now. You know what I mean? And so I think it's probably safer just to stay out of Facebook completely when it's trading like this. Because let's be honest, Facebook should not be where it is right now. I know they got that like price target upgrade, all that stuff, but I still think it's a bit ridiculous. Well, I'm definitely biased. I love Charles Schwab. I think Schwab is amazing. But ooh, key level alerts. CHWY. Whoa. Huh? Yeah. Probably missed the boat on that one. That's an L. Oh well. Yeah, probably another reason not to get in right there is the spreads. Because if you're not really good at playing them, you know, you can get totally screwed by them. Geez, Spy has rejected off of VWAP so many times. No, Kevin, bro. Hmm. I mean, I guess I told you guys that I took profit on 2/3 of my spy position a while ago. Um, I guess I'm assuming you guys didn't follow that, or okay. Nice job, Alexia. That's the way to go. Yeah, basically what I'm looking at right now for SPY is just how it's going to react to this intraday resistance here. Yeah, I'll check out Disney right now, actually. Looks like it's got a pretty solid support right around 116.66. Um, besides that, there's really nothing much on it. Obviously it had that big run up, or I guess gap up overnight. No, so the key alerts will tell you as soon as it breaks that line. Um, it's just about seeing it in time, and you gotta do your own technical analysis on it, see if you really do think that the bot is right or not. Yes, sir. PayPal. I mean, just on the daily, it's definitely consolidating right now. We could see a big move either direction. It's kind of all over the place. It's kind of following like some sort of channel. Double bottom on AMD. No, there is not a double bottom on AMD, sadly. It'd be nice if there was, though. Cade, you're picking up more spy puts. Important point right here on spy. Oh, cool. Looks like she broke. Honestly, guys, we might see one of those days where spy just trades in a channel all day. If so, we could definitely make some nice money off of it. Attaway, Cade. Love to hear it, man. Nice. So Hannah, I am a bit confused. What are you down on? Oh wait, did you DM me those orders on Charles Schwab? Here, DM me those orders and I'll check them out. Or let me check my DMs. Maybe I already got a DM. Hannah, you made money on that. No, I'm looking at it right now though. You bought it for $79 and you sold it for 85. So you made money on it. Are you in other things as well? Well, you did make money off of it. You made about $6. Uh, well, first off, you are buying the wrong expiration for these. Yeah. It shows that you bought those 522 expirations, but we were buying 527s. Yeah. But it does show, I looked at your order status. It did show that you made money off of them. So I am a bit confused on how that happened, why it shows you're down, but I mean, it's up to you. Hmm. Basically, what I'm looking at right now on Spy Guys, in case you guys are wondering, is we're seeing this level right around here, that 294.5 level, showing some resistance there. And we're also going to be looking at it to stop making this trend of higher lows, right? So we're seeing, low here, higher low here, a higher low here, right? So we don't want that to continue. We want that to break. So basically, I mean, if SPY breaks VWAP, we're going to go down for sure. But it's just about SPY actually breaking VWAP.
Ah, shoot. My bad, guys. I was muted. Dang it. Yeah, so basically on toss, you have unlimited day trades as long as it's a cash account. And that's going to be for any broker besides Robinhood. Robinhood sucks. But for anybody else, as long as you have a cash account, unlimited day trades. Now, if all you want to do is swing trade, then Robinhood's fine. However, once again, you are going to have to be sticking to swing trades just because you only have you know, 3-day trades every 5 trading days. Yeah, exactly, Westland. Was I muted when I was talking about how I trade Roku? Dang it. So basically, on my watch list, I have maybe 10 or so, maybe not even 10, maybe like 5 stocks that I scalp, right? So I got like SPY, QQQ, AMD, you know, maybe every once in a while I'll scalp like Square or Starbucks. That's just because I have them studied really well. I know their support and resistances very well, stuff like that. Where if I'm planning on playing patterns, I will trade anything on this watch list, right? So patterns such as triangles, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure, MVS. Consolidation? Question mark. Yes, consolidation, exclamation mark. Muted? Question mark. I don't think so. Exclamation mark. uh, oh shoot. Okay. I still have 1/3 of my account in SPY right now. Not 1/3 of my account. I have 1/3 of that trade in SPY still. And yeah, Meep, once again, I will tell you when I get rid of the final third. So oh sorry, no GPS. That's because I was trying to deal with somebody in the Discord. They were asking if we could refund the weekly and then recharge him at the monthly. What's our next move? Well, that is to be determined. Penn broke a big trend line. Let me look. I do not see that they've broken a trend line yet, unless it's shorter term. I've been looking more so longer term at Penn recently.
GPS, it depends on the trade and the stock that I'm trading, right? So like what the spreads are like, all that stuff. BidU. I don't think I've ever traded BIDU before. Let me check them out though. Oof. Oh, they got good volume. Oh. Let's look a bit farther out to start. I mean, it doesn't look like they've really started to recover from coronavirus yet, like a lot of other companies have. I honestly, I don't even know what that stock is. Like, what do they do? It's the Chinese Google. Well, as you guys heard, I guess there's being a push right now to delist all foreign companies from America, right? And so I guess I don't know how that'll work out. But I would stay away probably from stuff that is probably going to be affected by that. Seems like there's a lot of indecision with SPY right now, guys. Interesting, Hannah. So that money that you're down was just your commission fees then? So Westland, as I said before, I signaled to take profit down here on SPY and I sold 2/3 of my position down here. I just have 1/3 left in SPY right now. Yes, sir, Westland. Looks like the SPY might form that channel that we were looking at though, which would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Probably make trading today a bit easier. If SPY does form a channel though, then we probably would only be able to play SPY, honestly. Yeah, I agree, MVS. I definitely agree. It's kind of tough with just how volatile it's been lately to let runners run a bit farther, you know, just because the volatility's been brutal. And you know, the market is so lopsided right now. I shouldn't say lopsided. It's very, how do I say this? There's a lot of people with differing opinions, right? So we're seeing a lot of people that are bulls in the market thinking that it's going to recover super soon. And there's a lot of people that are bears that are thinking that it's going to absolutely die soon, right? And so we're kind of just seeing a tug of war between these two for the past while. And yeah, Chris options and dust definitely manipulated. I'm not going to argue with that one. Oh, by the way, how was that morning coffee, Chris? Heck yeah, Chris. Volume's actually still been semi decent. So I mean, volume is still actually good, and it's long weekend, end of the week. I think that market volume will probably stay up until the end of the day. But once again, who knows? MVS, not necessarily. Like the market's never done what it's doing right now. Usually it takes a lot longer to recover. Usually it's more so like a U-shaped recovery. When we have I shouldn't call this a recession, but when we have a huge sell-off in the market, but so I would say that this is a bit unnatural. And the Feds have been acting in it as well, being a big part in the U-shaped recovery. So may we see a U-shaped recovery this time? Possibly. But who knows? We also have to put into relation this economic contraction compared to the previous ones that we've seen. And this is the first one that has truly been due to an external shock. By the way, guys, SPY is at support right now, so we may want to sell. I may sell my final put here. Of course, though, I will always let you guys know. Let's see if we push through. We probably don't have enough volume on this candle to push through this, but Kevin, did you what happened with you? Gotcha. Well, hey man, honestly, bravo to you for cutting losses. A lot of times actually, I shouldn't say a lot of times. I would say that probably is the hardest part of trading, cutting losses. And once when you can be disciplined doing that, man, I'm telling you, you're going to soar as a trader. Your account will make leaps and bounds. It's all about discipline, man. Of course, everybody would prefer not to have to stop loss, but I've never met a trader that has losers or that doesn't have losers. I mean, it's always going to happen. And so it's all about making sure that we're disciplined in those losers and not letting those losers completely wreck our accounts. So guys, I'm trimming another sixth of my position here, right? So I'm only going to have 1/6 of my position in the SPY play now. Wait, how does that math work? I don't know any guy that does that consistently, Adam. I think even guys that are really good still have losses. Yes, exactly, Kevin. I have 1/6 left in this play. And I will be getting out if it breaks this trend line here. That is true, Adam. Every guy has seen that YouTube ad that's like 100% success rate, never had a loss in my life type of thing. But I got to tell you, that's complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. All right. And I am out of my last one. Sweet, guys. Well, that was actually some really good profit. Let's go. Looks like we might see this channel start to form. I'm thinking about getting into SPY calls now. What is? I don't know who Charlie is, but your account is stuck at resistance, Kevin. Really, Adam? He's a funny guy. Ooh, guys, I like AMD a lot. Check out this consolidation on AMD. That's a beautiful trend. Adam, if you want to send that in the group chat, in the Discord members chat, that would be good because obviously I can't watch that video right now. Unless you guys want to take a break from trading and we can all watch it together. I guess we could do that. But, there's still more trading to be done for the day. Yeah, sure. Let's do that Monday. Adam, are you going to join the Zoom live trading this? Oh, wait. Kevin, there's no trading on Monday. The market's closed. So it's going to have to be Tuesday. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen AMD barely moving like this. It's only what? It's only down 0.18%. Usually it's like 1 or 2% swings. Awesome, Adam. I'll check it out after we finish this Zoom conference.
Well, guys, happy. This makes me what, 15 for 15? Oh, Chris, you're such a nice man. All right. Well, not gonna lie, guys, we kind of spent a lot of time looking at SPY already. SPY does look really nice. I'm deciding whether or not to kind of do a high risk call right now. Yeah, where is that, dude? Nah, I'm not trying to do any more high risk. We're gonna stick to the low risk stuff. Finish out the week strong. Ooh. Square's looking right for the picking. Yum. Guys, this is a great example of a descending triangle here, right? We see bounce off of horizontal support into trendline resistance, bounce back off of horizontal support, back off of trendline resistance, back off of horizontal support, back off of trendline resistance. This is a beautiful play. Um, Chris, I feel that, man. Just curious, what is your account percentage goal every day? Like, what percent do you try and do on your account every day? 1%? Yeah. I usually shoot for, usually, I find myself, I've been averaging around 2 to 3% on my account a day, which I've been very happy about. Oh, that's good, Kevin. You know, I actually, guys, I haven't had a red day in so long. I think I've had one red day the past like 3 or 4 months. Not gonna lie. But you know, there'll be some days where it'll be like I usually, you know, I almost never get gains this big, but I remember 2 days this week I got a 15% gain in one day, and then a and then I had an 8% gainer day yesterday. But you know, there's always going to be those days where I like basically break even. I'm up like 0.01%. Hey, Kevin, that's good, man. Chris, I completely agree with you, man. It's all about slow and steady. You know, if you're always trying to go for those huge 100% gainer plays, you're going to lose in the long run. But if you're consistently hitting those, you know, 10, 20% scalps, you know, you're going to be very successful. And Wesleyan, you're up 7% today. Still, man, 7%'s great gainage. You know, I look at it like this, guys. So, no, I meant SQ MVS. Anyway, let's think about it like this. So, Wesleyan, let's just say, for example, you know, obviously I don't know what your account is, but let's say you have a $500 account. Let's say you do 3% on it a day. Let me do the math here really quick. So basically, in 90 days, so 3 months, you would be at $7,150 if you just netted 3% a day on your account. And that's under the assumption that, yeah, Kate, I believe it, man. The power of exponential growth is real. Yeah, for sure, Cade. Please do. Um, yeah, if you send it in the members chat, I can actually take it over. And if you don't mind, I could add it to one of our educational tabs. If that would be okay with you. It really does. Everybody's always like, oh my gosh, I got to do 10% on my account a day or 20% on my account every day. But man, I tell you, if even, ooh, I totally forgot about Microsoft, but this is looking really tasty here on Microsoft. But even 3%, what percent of my account do I go in on a single trade? So normally, the normal suggestion is 20% on day trades and scalps and 10% on swing trades. However, I play a lot more conservative. I find myself to be a lot more conservative of a trader than most people are. So I usually stray more towards, you know, 10 or less of my account in day trades. And then usually I'm right around 5-ish%, maybe even less than that in swing trades. Did I answer that okay, Chidi? Microsoft to the upside. Exactly. Let's go. Where's Microsoft on my watch list? Come back. Microsoft. Yeah, basically what I'm going to be looking at here on Microsoft is break to the upside. So we have to break this resistance here with volume. We would probably, if the 50-day moving average stays around where it is, we'd probably wait for a break of the 50-day moving average. Ooh, AMD. Yes, sir. AMD looks ripe for the picking. Let's get ready for some calls. So, guys, what I'm looking at AMD right now is 529. Ooh, I'm deciding between the $55 or $56 calls. Anyway, you guys choose $55 or $56 calls. 55 is probably a little bit safer, but and it'll have a bit more delta. But if we do see a huge run in AMD, those $56 calls will make you guys more. Yes, this will be a day trade. I don't think, just for anybody thinking about swinging over the long weekend, I personally don't think it's a good idea to swing anything, honestly, over the long weekend. It's just, if swinging over the weekend is already, kind of risky, then swinging over a 3-day weekend's even worse. Oof. Chandon, are you in Robinhood? Eek. Maybe if you want to trade with us, of course you can trade with us with Robinhood, but I'm looking at the 29th, Chidi. No, we're not in AMD yet. I'll let you guys know. I'm waiting for a break of the 50-day moving average before we enter. Anyway, though, Chandon, Robinhood will restrict your day trades. So I would suggest either doing Toss or Charles Schwab. People use Webull too. It's definitely more user friendly. Easier to use for beginners for sure. For sure, Chandon. How have you been doing today? Did you make some decent money on those spy scalps? Ah, shoot. Sorry about that. Hopefully you don't continue to have those audio issues. But yeah, basically, yeah, $25 is nice. Basically, though, if you switch to a broker like Toss or Charles Schwab and you open a cash account with them, then you can have unlimited day trades. You aren't restricted to the pattern day trading rule like Robinhood does. Yeah, for sure. No, we are not in yet, Westland. We're waiting for AMD to break that 50-day moving average first. I do like how AMD looks, guys. There's really no divergences, all convergences, right? So we're seeing an MACD convergence, right? Crossed over here. MACD is showing bullish trend. RSI is showing that it has plenty of room to run. You know, obviously we're seeing a downward sloping 200 moving average. Yeah, let's enter now. $529.55 calls on AMD. Yes, wait, 2005? Huh? AMD 529 $55 calls. No. Yes. Oof. It actually just rejected though. Hmm. You have a $52 strike, Francisco? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm kind of confused on what you guys are freaking out about right now. Let me check out what my average was really quick here on AMD. Ooh. They hit me with that $3 price improvement. I got in at 1.28. Dang, look at that. They saved me $3 per contract. That's a lot of money. Chris, you got a $3 price improvement too? Yeah, same here. Yeah, Adam, I do. I've always called out my expiration. It's a 529 expiration. Wait, Hannah, hold up. Before you leave, the good faith violation should only be if you have a margin account, not a cash account on Charles Schwab. Yeah, if you have a cash account, then you should not have any good faith violations. Chandon, it should take, I think they say 2 to 3 trading days. Oh, gotcha, Hannah. So no, you'll be totally fine. Like on that small account that we had, I took the good faith violation the first day, right? That I had it because I traded with more than my settled funds. But basically, all that happens is they just restrict you to only trading with your settled funds, which is what you want. I mean, you could try and keep the good faith violation going, but I don't think it really is a big deal, honestly. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, honestly, this AMD trade will probably it'll probably be probably the last one before power hour, unless Square breaks here. But no, Hannah, what I'm saying is power hour. Yeah, it has been MVS. Power hour basically volume generally picks up from low volume during the midday. So when we see, oof, spies dropping hard, it might bring AMD down with it. Yeah, not that bad though. Basically, during power hour, volume picks back up. So what I'm saying is power hour would probably be the time that we get into more trades. Anyway, guys, good signs on AMD right now. SPY is taking a huge hit right now. AMD, though, isn't really feeling the effects of it. So that's good. Whoa. I wonder if there's some sort of news or what. Because SPY is getting absolutely slaughtered right now. He may have MVS. I don't know. Westland, just for future reference, a decent stop loss on a trade is generally 20 to 30%. So you're probably fine being only down 5%. Yes, sir. What I'm looking at right now, though, is AMD broke symmetrical triangle here, retest. The TA should say that it should bounce up, and I would say it's saying 53.9 to. So we should see about $1 move off of this retest here. So that would take us to, what would that be? 55.3. Wait, no. Yeah, around 55.3. Gotcha, Hannah. Well, thank you for letting us know. Average in. I mean, you guys really shouldn't be down much at all. I'm just looking at it. I got in it. Yeah, I'm down like $10 a contract right now, guys. What expiration date do you guys have? Uh, okay, nice. $56 strike. So once again, a bit riskier of a strike, but if we see a huge push, that'll be good for you guys. Steven, I mean, it'll probably happen as long as the TA plays out. You know, there's always a chance that TA doesn't play out because it's never 100% perfect. But what I'm looking at right now is, yeah, AMD's kind of just, it got dragged down with SPY during that SPY sell off. Ooh, Square's at support. Thanks for calling that out for me. Chandon, if you have a cash account on Webull, you will have unlimited day trades. Ooh. Does anybody know what this doji is called right here? What this candle is called? Not quite. It's a bull hammer. Exactly. Which indicates an upwards movement. That's, of course, if the bull hammer holds. Basically, what a bull hammer is showing us is that during this time frame, it got rejected off of the lows, and so is now moving upwards. A handle on what, Hannah? Interesting thought. I don't see one, no. I mean, it's definitely too small of a time frame to be a cup and handle. It definitely, I guess the same rationale could apply. I've never thought of there being two plays playing out at the same time, but I guess, yeah, that's actually a pretty good definition of a cup and handle right here. Yeah. Good eye, Hannah. Good eye. Usually cup and handles are a lot longer term than this. Usually they're like 1 to 4 months to play out. But I don't see why they couldn't play out on an intraday basis as well. So yes, ma'am, Hannah. I think our first stop is going to be that 54.64 area. Hell yeah, Cade. Happy for you, man. Let's go. Cade, you're going to have your account recovered so quickly, man. Oh, by the way, do you guys like the sweep bot? How we can do the sweep commands, or do you guys find that useful at all? Yeah, Cade, you're definitely going to be able to. Wow, guys, tons of bull flow on AMD right now. I'm just seeing as of today, we have a $106 sweep. Whoa. No, actually, there's a bit farther out expiration. We got a $49,000 sweep, $48,000 sweep, $123,000 sweep, $64,000 sweep, as well as a $400,000 sweep on AMD. Wait, Phantom, what's all right? Eh. AMD will be fine. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily find the sweeps useful, just the regular option sweeps useful, but I do find being able to use the sweep command very useful. I think it's pretty nice. Hannah, actually, if you got in now on those AMD calls, you would actually probably beat our entry. Nice, Hannah. I think my entry was 1.28 or 1.29, so that's good. Oh, by the way, guys, somebody just asked about us in the free chat. If you guys wouldn't mind responding to her, that would be very nice. Is Vic VD in the Zoom chat right now? Just curious. Wait, Armand, are you Vic? Oh, bro, that was so funny. I'm not paid to say this, LOL. That'd be funny. I mean, that would actually be really scummy if we paid you guys to do that. I guess Isaac did kind of bribe you guys to post testimonials that one time by offering a discount code. But Hannah, you're funny. Hannah, I'm assuming I'm assuming, are you Saline? Nice. Yeah, Phantom, I think he did like 2 months ago. Oh, you guys are really sweet though. I really do appreciate trading with you guys. Oh, Phantom. I think he only gave out like 3. I don't know for sure. Yeah, for sure, Hannah. Wait, Kevin, what did you get? Brendan is asking, does the price go up again? That's a negative, Brendan. I mean, obviously that's Isaac's call. Pretty much all I'm here for. I just love, teaching you guys about trading and stuff. I don't like run this thing at all. It's honestly like I just find Green Signals a platform for me to teach, you know, new people how to trade and how to trade successfully. Because honestly, I find that trading has been one of like the best things that has happened to me. You know, just so much financial freedom and doing it successfully, stuff like that. You know, and so I honestly I just want to share that with people. But yeah, Isaac runs this, and from what he told me, there's no way the price is going up anymore. If anything, he may actually lower the price again. I don't know. But if for some reason he does end up raising the price again, I would assume that that would be, you know, probably in like a year or two. It wouldn't be for a long time. So, Brandon, you're asking about me and Isaac? Yeah, and Derek. Actually, though, no, we aren't. Isaac and Derek are friends. I have met both of them once in my life. Um, when this whole when they started this thing up, I met with them. But besides that, you know, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I like them. I would call them friends, but no, like I've before Green Signal started, never really knew them. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And Kanji was paid to say that. Ugh. Anyway, guys, QQQ pump is possible right now. We're looking at maybe a $1.50 move to the upside. Yeah, they definitely do correlate, Brendan. Usually, at least. You know, a lot of times AMD kind of does its own thing. But if QQQ pumps, generally that means that AMD should as well. Kanji, check your DM. Okay. Um, sorry, Wes, I'm looking at your order right now. I can't find your strike price. Do you know what your strike price was on AMD, Weslin? Your expiration's different than mine, but it's actually probably better. That 6.5 expiration instead of the 5.29 is definitely a lot safer than what I was playing with. So that's good that you got the farther out expiration, Weslin. Hmm.
VWAP here will probably be our stop loss on AMD. We'll call it that 54.41 area. Just a heads up. So normally, Hannah, you know, evening stars and morning star patterns, they're generally not intraday candlestick patterns, right? Usually we're talking about a bit farther out expiration on those. Or not farther out expiration, I mean farther out you know, candlesticks. Usually like at least, yeah, exactly, larger frames when we're looking at those, just because they require gap ups and gap downs generally. And you don't usually see those on a intraday basis. They're possible, but usually don't happen. What was the other thing? Red Doge. As far as a red Doge is concerned, I've never heard of that in my life. I guess I'll look it up right now. Red Doge candlestick pattern. Oh wait, do you mean doji? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense. I don't really see any doji patterns here. I guess this one right here would be a doji, but that's it. Yeah, I mean on AMD, once again, stop loss at this VWAP here. Besides that, I mean, all of you guys should still definitely be very much in the green today after those 2 SPY scalps. You know, you should only be down. Let me see how much I'm down per contract on AMD right now. Yeah, I think I'm down $11 on AMD. Yeah, we're down like $13, so I'm really not upset about AMD at all. Trump live. Let me turn on Trump real quick. Trumpy Trump Trump. Oh shoot, really, Chris? What's the link that you're using right now? Oh, maybe this will work. Whitehouse.gov live. Usually I don't even care about listening to these things because I almost never hold anything during them. Usually I liquidate one.
passed the largest reform of the Department of Veterans Affairs in the history of the department, including VA accountability. And I said VA choice. We've removed 8,500 VA workers who weren't doing their job, who were taking advantage of our.
Yeah, that would make sense, Jonathan.
The percentage of veterans reporting they trust services. Think of that. They trust services, so they report, and they say they trust services has reached the highest in the history of the VA, Secretary. That's a big statement. So the percentage of veterans reporting that they trust the VA and the VA services is now the highest in the history of the service. Satisfaction with the VA outpatient care has reached 89%, and we're not going to rest until we have it at 100%, Robert. I also formed the Prevents. It's called Prevents Task Force. Well, you guys, how many are vets here? Big difference between now and the way it used to be, right? Big difference. I also formed the Prevents. Be careful when I ask that question. Sometimes somebody can say, oh, we used to like it better. That would not be good, right? You know, that would go on the fake news immediately, right? That's all that covers. I have to be very careful, but thank you.
Yeah, AMD is definitely in a consolidation right now, as we see. You know, obviously, let me pause Trump really quick. My bad. Anyway, you know, obviously it didn't stick within this triangle pattern, but it's definitely looking like a bullish type of consolidation to me. As you guys can see, you know, we're seeing these strong trend line supports here, and we're actually starting to see a bit more of a flat top on this. So it's definitely looking more bullish to me than bearish in terms of consolidation. But once again, when we are seeing things consolidate, they could always go either way. Attaway, Hannah, take those profits now. Joking. For sure, Kev. Honestly, for it to do its thing, we're definitely going to need to see a pickup in volume. But look at how gorgeous the MACD looks right now, guys. It really does look super nice. Really nice indeed. Showing definitely a bullish trend here on the MACD. RSI has room to run. Strong support, it looks like. Bounced right off VWAP. Basically, what we got to take out here is this 56.64 area. Anyway, guys, text just brought up pen calls, which is why I was just looking at it. It looks decent to me. Holding Costco over the weekend. Oof. I mean, that's definitely sketchy. Definitely sketchy. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant 54.64, guys. This line right here. Ooh, also, are all of you guys interested in like a longish hold play? I would call it pretty high probability personally. No, I shouldn't call it high probability. I think it's high risk reward, is what I meant to say. But yeah, exactly, GK. Like another 100% bagger. All right, bet, guys. We'll wait for confirmation here on Penn, but it looks good. Ooh, AMD broke. Let's go, baby. AMD. I hate myself sometimes. Well, AMD looks nice. Aw, Grant, that's so kind of you. Depending on where SPY is at right now. Yeah, SPY, if SPY hits 294.4, I'm going to want to take profit on AMD. Grant's no, Hannah, don't be like this. Come on, I love you all the same. You're a middle child for a reason. You guys crack me up. You really do. Well, guys, AMD turned positive. Wait, no, it didn't turn positive yet. Almost, though. We're getting there. All right, let's look at Penn here.
Whoa. Not huge. I mean, let's look at the volume on the 1 minute here. Come on, guys. That volume's not even big. Oh, thanks, 21. Wait. Wait, did Hannah just say pig? Dude, that's kind of cool. Hannah's got a pig? That's awesome. My girlfriend always asks me to get a pig. I keep on telling her no. Those things are so disgusting. Anyway, Brendan, up to you, man. It really is up to you here on when to secure the bag on this. Yeah, exactly. A little pork chop. Oh, I probably should have done this earlier. Pivot points. Oh, we got room. I was stressing for nothing on those pivots. Well, AMD is hitting resistance here as well, it looks like. So, oh yeah, that's actually a pretty big resistance that it's at right now. No, I mean, not that big of a resist. I think we'll be able to beat it, hopefully today, right around 54.74-ish is what I'm looking at. So if you guys are in, like a bunch of contracts like I am, I would suggest trimming your position next time it hits that. Hmm. Yeah, definitely a big bounce off the resistance. Is Trump still talking? Hmm. Live stream ended. The orange hair got off. The little Cheeto finger. Dude, Chris, are you down to start? So I have this theory, right? You know how we always generally see a big move at end of day on SPY? I'm thinking if we can set up, what I've been thinking here is setting up some sort of straddle or a strangle right around maybe an hour before market close. And then we could just collect the IV premiums and sell off the side that we don't like, right? So if it's trending down, we could sell off the call side of the strangle. You know what I'm thinking? And if it stays flat, then hopefully we can just collect an IV premium on it. But I was thinking about it. I don't know for sure. I definitely wouldn't signal it for people just because, you know, I've never really done that strategy before. Like I've never done a strangle or a straddle to collect the implied volatility. But I think it could work personally. I don't know though. Yeah, for sure. So I mean, if you guys want to try that out, I would go with a bit farther out expiration on it though. I would go probably like at least next Friday expiration. Bet, Chris. We can try it out. Or we could do some 0 day till expiration plays, like 10 minutes left in the market day. See what happens. No? You guys don't like that idea? LOL. That is very true. That's the freaking scariest thing ever. You'll see your all of a sudden your contract will be down like 100%, then it'll be up 100%, and it's a wild time, man. I really don't have diamond hands though. As most people know, I cut my losses so quickly. I'm very conservative when it comes to trading. For sure, Chris. If you're out of the money, you're so screwed on those 0 day till expirations. Yeah. I don't want to ruin my good week by blowing everything on some 0 day till expiration calls. Personally, if that's what you're into, then go for it, I guess. But looks like it's holding right above that 54.64 area. We just need to see this break here of that like 54.74. I'm thinking I'll probably trim a third of my position once when we hit that, guys, by the way. Big SPY red. Big red SPY. Kind of more so concerned with QQQ though, and QQQ looks fine. Right above VWAP still. You know it's a boring day when VWAP is flat. That's how you know it's a boring day. Like, look at this. The VWAP. What do you gotta wait till next week for, Kev? Wait, what? See, this isn't healthy. What we're seeing right now, that ain't healthy. You know, I like the way it's going, but at the same time, I don't like what it's doing. What's that, GK? Explain what? Oh, why it's not healthy. Basically, you know, we were starting to see that downward trend on AMD form. I was expecting it to hit back to this trend line before coming back up and retesting that 54.74. But what happened here is it looks like it got rejected at some random price point. You know, I don't really see any support or resistances here. And then, you know, huge volume off of it. And so, yeah, exactly. Back down. But that's why I'm saying, you know, it just hit some random price and it skyrocketed off of it. Yes. Now, if that was like it hit that 54.74 and skyrocketed down, like right here, that makes total sense to me. Or, you know, if it hits this trend line and skyrockets up, you know, that makes total sense to me. But just like a random rejection like that's kind of strange to see. Yeah, please do. Let us know what you see. You looking at the bid ask right here, Brendan? Yeah. Not that bad though. You know you're in trouble when the ask is like 10 cents under AMD. That's how you know you're in some big troubles. Yeah, Buzzo, what's up? Brian Lee, are you talking about like level 2 options trading? Oh, you're talking about like level 2 market data? Yeah, I mean, personally, Brian, I think it's kind of baloney. I don't really use them like ever, but I guess some people find the level 2 market data helpful. Bollinger Bands. So I don't use Bollinger Bands, Mary Rose. I guess we can add them so you can show us what you're looking at though. Yeah. The Bollinger Bands are showing some, definitely some, whatchamacallit, consolidation on AMD right now. Exactly, Mary Rose. You know, I don't use Bollinger Bands, but I would say out of all of the indicators that I don't use, Bollinger Bands are probably one of the indicators that I'm most knowledgeable about. All right, guys, I'm going to trim a third of my position here. Am I in profits? Brian Lee is asking. No, that should take me right about break even right there. So yeah, I'm break even right now ish. I think I'm like $2 down per contract. How many months or years did it take for me to master the market? Good question, man. Honestly, well, let me tell you my story. I blew my account twice when I started. So I started off just trading stocks, whatever. And I mean, I did fine, obviously. I mean, I was still losing, but whatever. Like I didn't blow my account. I started options trading, and I blew my account so quickly. Options trading probably took me like 3 weeks to completely blow my account. This is a long time ago. Got back into it, was on a hot streak, and then basically I started reaching out for those super big gains. I started trying to go for those 100% gainers all the time, and I blew my account again. At that point is when I really started focusing on technical analysis, figuring that stuff out. I would say it took me probably around 6 months of being in the market to really master it. Once again, though, I do think that I got a head start on everybody else just because, I grew up in the industry. So I already had that basic knowledge. So I didn't have to learn all of that again. And, interesting statistic, only 1% of people, day traders, actually become successful. And only 16% of day traders are profitable after their first 6 months of trading, right? And so that big bullish bid ask, yeah. So I think it's all about surviving those first 6 months. You know what I mean? The odds are that you're not going to be profitable those first 6 months. Obviously, I think Green Signals has something really awesome going that gives you a great probability of profitability. Just because you got somebody mentoring you, giving you trades for you. However, yeah, of course, Mary, if you could send that in the profit section, Mary, that would be very nice of you. However, Wesleyan, I do think that it's all about, oh, there we go, we broke. I do think that you really just need to be focusing on surviving until you really become like a master at the trade, So I would say 6 months for me, but I would say it's all about surviving those first 6 months. I hope that answers your question okay, Wesleyan. Nice, Brendan. Yeah, I'm 2/3 out of the position in just a second here. I'm literally just waiting to see what this candle does. If it literally shows any red at all, I'm going to get out of another third of my position, so I'll only have 1/3 left. What do you think AMD will get to? I think we have room to probably 55. Cool. I'll stay in my 2 positions for now, I guess. For sure, Brendan. Fridays are always sketchy. Whoa, AMD, let's go. Looks like AMD is starting to get some more volume on them. The one thing I'm concerned about is the RSI here, guys. Hold up a second here, Buzzo. I will in a second. I'm trying to time a good exit here on AMD. If you are trying to get back in, I guess now's probably a good time with this pullback. And I guess technically it would be a good risk reward ratio because you would have your stop loss right at 54.74. So you're really only subject to a $4 move or 4-cent move to the downside. Yeah, I guess on the 5-minute, the RSI is totally fine for AMD. So I guess we'll just chill with it. You know, at this point, I'm in pretty light. I still have, 2/3 of my position or 1/3 of my position in it, I mean. So, oh, guys, this is going to make me, I think 16 for 16, right? Yes, sir. Happy for you, Cade. Getting signed to the Warriors. Let's go. Thank you, Cade. Once again, that's what we're here for, man. Really, I really do just enjoy teaching people. If there were some college classes about trading options, I would love to be a professor of trading options. But I don't think there's any of those, sadly. Yeah, some colleges do, Hannah. I don't know. This is just a spur of the moment idea. But say say I put on some sort of trading class, like some sort of options trading curriculum, and then maybe I'm thinking here we could do Zoom conferences twice a week. Um, I'm just trying to think this, if there is like class meetings like 2 or 3 times a week, curriculum, all of that stuff, would you guys be interested? Really? Well, I'm gonna hold you guys to your word then, because I wouldn't want to make this class and then have nobody show up. Honestly, Kevin, very true. Put it on Udemy for non-members making money. I don't know what that means, GK. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, definitely, Brendan. I think that's actually what I was planning on going over. Healthy pullback is what I like to think of it as, not a sell wall. Oh, QQQ just pumped. What's your major, Kanji? Yeah, so I'm a econ major, actually. It really doesn't have much to do with options trading at all. And I see this as the only career that I really need. I'm just going to college just because it looks good, honestly. Same with the masters. But yeah, econ major. No way, Cade. That's awesome. Honestly, Kev, I think Wall Street's overrated. Like I would happily you're funny. I would happily just sit in my house and make the money that I make every day trading options, you know? I don't know why I would want to go to Wall Street to do it. What if you're a bear, Kev? Yeah, green signals field trip. Brian Lee, totally. So my dad actually was the vice president of a company that was I guess I don't know if you guys know them, Oppenheimer funds. Invesco bought them out not too long ago. But basically what they did is they did a lot of like mutual funds work, a lot of longer term investing, I guess. But he was totally in the stock market world his entire life. Yeah, for sure. So that's why I was saying I kind of had a leg up. I kind of grew up in the industry, you know, for sure. Hmm. Guys, I'm kind of thinking about taking profit here on AMD. Maybe not though. Maybe we let them run. All right, guys, we're doing a poll. Take take profit on the rest or let him run? Hold. Okay. Yeah, I'm just holding 1/3 of my account right now. So, or not of my account. If I had 1/3 of my account in this, I would be out so quick. But no, 1/3 of my position is in this right now. It does look like AMD actually hit a resistance right at 54.9. I'm kind of seeing one there. So bulls always win, says Aditya. Not gonna lie. About 3 months ago, right here, the bulls definitely didn't win. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Bear statue. I'm down. Seems legit to me. Hell yeah. Let's go AMD. Hmm. You know, should I just take profit now? Yeah, let's take profit, guys. I agree with Chris options there. Let's go, guys. Honestly, guys, that AMD play was such a beautiful representation of technical analysis there. That was the perfect way to play technical analysis there. Let's go, guys. What percent did you guys end up on that? About 6%? Yeah. Wait, that makes me 16 for 16 now, right? Dude, Kev, how did you lose 30 cents on that? Also, gosh darn it, AMD. As soon as we get out. Oh well. What is next, guys? What's next is I'm gonna make myself some breakfast. GK, please take profit now. Don't be like this. Oh, Aditya, that's why you need me. Oh, gotcha, GK. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. I guess let's reconvene for Power Hour. I personally would not swing. That's just me, though. For sure, guys. I'll see you guys at Power Hour. Well, I mean, I'll probably see you guys before then, I suppose. But yes, Power Hour, gang. All right. See you guys. Also, guys, for those of you guys that were interested in the me doing some sort of like educational course, I'll definitely look at putting one together, stuff like that, for sure. So I don't know. We could probably do like a 3-week educational course if you guys would be interested in that. So I'll let you guys know if I can make that happen or not. It'll take a lot of time on my part, but we'll see what happens. All right. See you all.